Today we're going to do my review of the Olight PL Turbo Valkyrie, and that's coming up next year on Jesse B Outdoors. Welcome back everybody. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. Once again, I'd like to thank Olight for sending another product out for us to try out. Now, I've been always wanting to try out one of their weapons lights, and now I got my hands on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it over to the table, unbox it, check out everything that comes with it. I'm going to tell you some of the features about it. Then we're going to take it outside. We're going to beat it up. We're going to throw it in water, and then we're going to put it on a couple of guns and see how it handles the recoil. So let's get started. Now let's see what all it comes with. And the one thing I can guess on here, let's see, yep. All the Olight products I've got so far has come with this nice tab to pull everything out so you can see what comes in it. And here's the light here. It's got protective stuff on both ends of it. Take a look at it here real quick. Finish and everything looks really nice on that. Looks like a very nice piece here. Then we'll flip it over here. And it comes with, it looks like all kinds of stuff here. We got some mounting hardware and wrenches. A readme about how to put it on. User's manual. Let's pop this open here. Oh yeah, this is very nice, legible, very nice pictures on it. Then we have a please read this document carefully before use with a whole bunch of information in it. And that looks like everything that comes with it. So let's go over some of the features on it. The PL Turbo Valkyrie has a precision metal reflector and a high lamp beads that are used. This helps with the output of 800 lumens and a light range out to 515 meters. It has a strong and converging center beam while providing ample floodlight. It is powered by two CR123A batteries and is compatible with two RCR123A batteries, not plus and minus, same pole. It has an aluminum alloy body with a hard 3-stage anodized surface. It has adjustable track clip positioning that makes it flexible to mount and eliminating some of the machining rail structure differences. It has a firm screw locking device that lets you use your bare hands, standard tools, or simple tools to mount and dismount. It comes with two adapters, one for the Glock, which is installed, and then the one you see next to it for a 1913 rail. The buttons are on both sides for left and right-handed shooters. You can push the button forward to press it on with pressure, or you can hit it on the side to activate it also. Total length on this is 3.53 inches. Total width is 1.44 inches. And the total height of it is 1.36 inches. It weighs in at 4.48 ounces with a battery in it, and it comes with a 5-year warranty. Now I want to show you guys how to change the batteries in this. You can see where it says right here, it says pull to open. Stick your fingernail or your finger underneath that, just pull that up, and that opens up the door to get your batteries out. And then of course they'll slide right out. Drop them back in. Now, what I don't like about it is closing. You can't just push it and shut it. You got to lift back up on this and then close it and then get it on there just right for it. And I find it a little bit finicky to do, but once you do get it locked on there, it's not bad. I'd just like to see a little bit easier way to close this, but besides that, it's a really nice setup. Now for the adjustable track on here, this is real nice. You can see right now we can't move it at all, it's locked in, but you push this in and that unlocks it, and that lets you move this around to whatever rail you might need to put this on. You can get it real pinpoint, or you can move it all the way up, or you can move it all the way down, and that gets you to lock it in, and once you let go, it'll be locked in. Then you just tighten this down here, and that'll completely lock it up, and you can do it with just with your fingers. That is a real nice setup. Now to show you guys how to use this, you can push it forward from the back and then push it again. That shuts it on and off. Or you can push it again on the side. Same thing to shut it on and off. Now if you want momentary, hold it just like this and then let off, and you got momentary. And then to make it so the light turns on and off, just press it like that and it'll come on, and then press it again and it'll go off. And for strobe, hit them both together and you got strobe. Alright, now we're outside, and what we're going to do a little beat down on this like I've done on all my lights. You can see the gun is empty there, nothing in chamber, nothing in the magazine. And you can see here, it is lit up. You can see the dot right there on the ground. So let's start beating it up. All right, that looks like it beat it up pretty good. You guys can see right there. There's some marks on it. If I get it out in the sun, I can see marks on it. But we are still lit up. You can see chunks of wood flying. I'm beating this pretty hard here. Go to this piece of wood. I'm knocking the crap out of it. You can see right here, it is leaving dents in the wood. All right, mount's still good, and the light's still on. I'd say this beats a beat down test. So let's move on and see if it's submergible in water and see how it handles that, because if we knock something loose, that will let us know. All right, now you can see here we got a mason jar full of water. We got the Olight PL Turbo Valkyrie here. We're going to turn it on there. You can see it's on. I'll turn it on and off so you can see. Now we got it on, and we are going to drop it in there. And now you guys can see that is completely submerged right there on that. So we'll let it sit in there for a few seconds here, see how it goes. I figured about 30 seconds would be a nice test here, because if you do it for about 30 seconds, what that's going to simulate, it's going to simulate like dropping your gun in a puddle and getting it out. Of course, hopefully you could do it more than 30 seconds. I might not even go 30 seconds because I can actually see that it's still lit here, but we will leave it in there long enough. I can tell you guys right now, I've had this outside already and I've tested it out, and I'm going to let it be a spoiler alert to you guys. Stick around to the end, because if it makes it through this, we'll take it outside and check it out. But what we're going to do is we're going to pull it out right now. I'm going to reach in there, get it out of there. You guys can see right there. I'm not trying to shine it directly in there. It is still lit up. We'll put it back in and drop it in again. But like I was saying, I just want to make sure that if you guys want to buy this, I want to test it out and make sure that it is going to be waterproof and shockproof like it says it's going to be. This is the first Olight light I've ever had like this, so I'm really going to test it out because I've heard a lot of good things about this company and I've heard a lot of bad, and I want to do my own testing to see how it is here. So let's go ahead and pull it out again, see how it is. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift the bottom of this jar up. You can see right there, it is still lit, even inside of there. I don't know if I can get my hand in there the way it fell. So we'll dump some of this out here. Get that light out of here. Dump all the water out. And as you guys can see right there, the light's still lit up. Now another thing I want to check is I want to pop it open here real quick. And that battery compartment, that is dry as a bone. There is no water in there at all. That's sealed up real good, so they do have it nice and sealed. Pretty impressed with it. Now let's take it outside in the dark and see how it works in the dark. Now we're outside, and unfortunately I can't shoot out here at night, but what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how bright this sucker is. First thing we're going to do, we're about 15 yards away from my burn pit, and we're going to turn this on, and you can see that very nice and clear. At least I can. Sometimes it's hard to do flashlights on camera, but that is lit up like you wouldn't believe. Now what I want to go to do is I got a wood pile way back over there, and if I go to that pole over there, it's exactly 50 yards. So let's go back there and see if we can see the wood. Now I'm 50 yards from the wood pile, and what we're going to do is we're going to turn it on here, and I got that lit up and I can see it perfectly fine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over here a little bit. There's a second tree line back here, and that tree line back there is over 100 yards away, and I don't know if it's showing up on camera. I can see that tree line perfectly fine. Here is actually a bean field right here, and this thing, I'm probably about, I'd say at least 300 yards from the road, and I could see the trees across that field with no problem. I hope you guys might be able to see the top of the beans. This flashlight is really bright. This is the brightest weapons light I've had my hands on so far. I'm very impressed with it. Actually, if I put it down, there's a car going down the road. It just went by and I saw its lights, and I can put this flashlight up here and I can see that whole field of trees over there across that road. Very, very impressive. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over here. We're going to look at the pile again. We're going to shut it off, and then we're going to put strobe on. And there you go. There's the strobe feature. If you put this in anybody's eyes, that's going to disorient them. So that's everything I got for the night. Very impressed with it out here in the dark. What we're going to do is now is wait for daylight, take it over to the range. We're going to put it on a 9mm and a 45 just to see how it handles the recoil. And then after that, I'll tell you my final thoughts on it. Now we're outside with the Olight here. We got it on my Glock 19. We're going to turn it on here. You can see that it's on here. We're going to put a couple rounds through my Glock here, and then the next thing we're going to do is put it through my Smith & Wesson 45, but first the Glock 19 with 9mm. Let's try this out. MGM gong. Alright, small silhouette. Nice. Big silhouette. Big silhouette. MGM coyote. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. We're locked back. Magazine's out. Take a look here. Light's still on. Let's try another magazine. Alright, it's still lit up here. We'll try another magazine. Let's go for that small plate. Pop that. Let's try the 6-inch plate. Alright, got that. Big gun. Nice, nice, nice. Still lit up, running perfect. Let's try it on to some 45. Now before we get started with the 45 here, I just want to let you guys know, I just changed this out from my Glock to this Smith & Wesson. I didn't use any tools. The way they got this set up for mounting is awesome on it. So now we're going to try 10 rounds of 45 ACP out. Now if we have an issue with this gun, I use my reloads. This ammo is from my 1911. But I was out of 45 ACP ammo, so we're going to hope it works in here. Let's try the MGM gong here. Pop that. Alright, coyote. Big silhouette. Small silhouette. Big silhouette. Oh, missed that shooting too quick. Got the magazine out here, and yes, it is still on. Let's try another magazine. Alright, we got the second magazine in here. Let's try that small plate. Pop that. Let's try the bowling pin. Ooh, really popped that bowling pin. Oh, there we had a jam. Like I said, this ammo ain't for this gun. Small silhouette. Gong. Alright, big silhouette. Coyote. Big silhouette. Small silhouette. Alright, one more time. Alright, let's try small. Oh, missed it on the last round. Magazine is out, and I can see that this light is still on. So, 9mm, 45 ACP, it's handling the power of it, even after the beating we took. Alright, what's my final thoughts here on the Olight PL Turbo Valkyrie here? I'll tell you what, guys, like I said, this is my first halfway decent light that's not a budget weapons light. I am purely happy and satisfied with it. I can't think of anything wrong except for one thing, and I said that on the tabletop. I don't like the way the battery hatch closes. I think they could have made that a little bit easier, but that's the only negative I could find, guys. You saw the video. I beat the crap out of it. I threw it in water. It handled all that. We took it out at night. I could see whatever I wanted at night with absolutely no issues with it at night. Come out here, run it through some 9mm, which most people are going to run this on. Put it on some high-powered 45 ACP. Handled it with no issues. I do recommend this, and if you guys want to pick one up, there'll be a link down below for you guys to check that out, and a discount code for you guys so you can save some money. So as always, don't forget to check the links out down below. Down there I have links to Axel Hearing Protection, Gators Eyewear, and a bunch of other companies I like dealing with. Some of these are affiliate accounts and they help out the channel. Some of them got discount codes to save you guys money. So also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below. We are One Nation Under God. And I'll see you all on the next one.